Marry her, take the hotel. That's the whole point.
After the wedding, she signs everything over.
She should be grateful. We raised her.
Don't say that in public.
Please. She's an orphan with good manners and no backup.
Reed House should have been ours years ago.
Tonight I give her a ring. Next month I take her board seat.
Miss Reed, they're ready for you.
I'm coming.
And Chloe stays front row. Let Evelyn see what she can never be.
So that's what I am to them. What the hell?
Oops. White really isn't your color anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm so clumsy.
You did that on purpose.
Why would I? I'm just Ryan's friend.
Don't make a scene.
She humiliated me.
And you're embarrassing me right now.
Go change, dear. Guests are waiting.
This party is expensive. I'd hate for you to ruin what the Blakes paid for.
So Blake Money bought the bride too?
You brought her here?
Smile. We're almost at the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ring ceremony.
Come on, Evelyn.
No. I'm not marrying him.
Miss Reed? Stop being dramatic.
No. You stop. This isn't even real, is it?
It's a temporary setting.
Like your love?
Evelyn, enough.
You raised me to obey, not to belong.
Everything you have came from us.
No. Reed House came from my parents. I'm not a Blake asset.
You ungrateful little—
Say it louder. Let them hear what you really think of me.
Stop her.
Neil, apologize. We can still fix this.
I'd rather burn it down.
If you need a husband, I'm available. You heard me.
You are...
Adrian Hayes. The Hayes heir? Cute stunt. Who paid you? A marriage agreement. Read later. Leave now.
Mr. Hayes, this is a family matter.
Then why is your family matter being live streamed to half the city? She's engaged.
Was.
You're cold.
This is insane!
So is sitting in the front row at another woman's engagement. Don't you dare walk out with him! Touch her again, lose the hand.
Why me?
Because you need an exit, and I don't make empty offers.
Fine.
Evelyn!
That camera charm. I gave it to someone in London.
Rainy night, street market. You stole my picture first.
Was that you?
Hold still.
You always talk to strangers like that?
For luck. You never answered my message.
I lost more than your message that week. Registry theft is, sir?
So this isn't random.
No. But the choice is still yours.
Then I'm choosing.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Hayes.
No. You married him? In one damn hour?
You lost the right to ask.
This is revenge. You don't even know him. She doesn't need your permission to move on. She's emotional. She'll regret this.
No. I regret staying with you this long.
You think he can save Reed House? She's my wife now. You think that scares me? It should. Eve, come home. Mom can still fix this.
Home? You mean the house where you planned my future without me?
Walk away, and I'll make sure Reed House bleeds.
You already did.
Conversation's over.
You'll come back when he gets bored!
I'd rather be abandoned by a stranger than owned by you.
There's one problem. There's only one bedroom.
One bedroom? Absolutely not.
The apartment was designed for adults, not panic.
I need rules.
Go on.
No sharing a bed.
Fine.
No interfering in my personal life.
You currently have a husband crisis, not a personal life.
And no falling in love.
That one sounds more for you than for me.
Do we have a deal or not?
Deal.
Adrian.
Power outage.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Sit. I'll make hot chocolate.
How do you know I drink that? You kept this?
I keep what matters.
Why are my photos on your wall?
Because I've been looking for you.
For how long?
3 years.
That's not romantic. That's insane.
Maybe.
Then why show up now? Why at my engagement?
Because you were about to lose more than a marriage.
What does that mean?
Miss Reed, sorry, Mrs. Hayes, there's an internal board meeting right now.
Who called it?
Mrs. Blake, they said your attendance is no longer required.
Don't let them close that room.
I'm coming.
I can do this myself.
You can. But you won't have to. You're late. And unofficially unemployed. This hotel needs stability, not a runaway bride.
Evelyn, you should have rested.
From what? Being erased?
Miss Reed.
Mrs. Hayes, apparently.
She married a stranger for money and leverage. Is that who leads Reed House now?
My father gave me this when I was 12. He said this hotel remembers who loves it.
A key opens doors, Evelyn, not people.
So that's it? You all think I'm the outsider here?
They think you're unstable.
Maybe go enjoy your honeymoon. Mrs. Hayes, your seat is at the head of the table. Sit. This is a private management meeting. Then let's act like professionals. Start with her legal authority.
Mr. Hayes, this hotel is complicated.
Complicated is not the same as stolen.
In 2 weeks, Reed House has its Centennium Gala.
Yes.
I'm taking over the anniversary exhibition myself.
With what? Mood boards and pretty photos?
Do you know who the first guest at Reed House was?
What?
An exhausted teacher from Boston. My mother gave her free breakfast because she couldn't afford both the room and the meal. That teacher came back every year for 19 years. This hotel was never built on marble, it was built on memory.
Miss Reed is right.
I'll rebuild its voice. With photographs, with people, with truth.
Yeah, about her little photo show, destroy every picture. No. They cut through all of them.
Miss Reed!
Someone did this before the gala.
That's awful. You knew. Knew what? That art is fragile?
Who had access?
Only staff and authorized guests.
Then maybe your staff doesn't believe in her either. Get out. Don't embarrass yourself at the gala, Evelyn.
I can get a restoration team here in an hour.
No.
This isn't weakness.
And this isn't surrender.
If they ruin the old work, I'll make new work.
Come on.
Show me what still belongs to this house.
Dad? For Eve, when the house starts speaking. Dad, what did you leave me? The back entrance. Margaret? Who is he? No. 3 days before the crash.
What is it?
She was meeting him before my parents died.
You know him?
I've seen him before.
Where?
Years ago, during an inquiry.
What inquiry? You knew there was something wrong with my parents' accident.
I suspected.
And you still married me without telling me?
Evelyn,
Don't! I don't know what hurts more. My mother figure? Or you?
my father investigated that crash.
So I wasn't the woman. I was the case.
That's not true.
Then tell me the part you skipped.
My father looked into your parents' crash. He thought the brakes weren't an accident.
And you came to me because of that.
At first, yes.
Thank you. Honesty, finally.
It stopped being only that a long time ago.
How convenient.
I looked for you because I couldn't forget you.
You looked for me because my life fit your unfinished story.
Evelyn, listen to me.
No. You listen.
Don't do this.
The contract continues, but don't ever let me mistake strategy for love again. Good night, Mr. Hayes.
He dropped the act already?
Move.
I knew it. Men like him don't marry for love.
And men like you don't know what love is.
Come back. You know me. You know this family.
That's exactly why I left.
Oh, no ring? That was fast.
Try not to trip over your own joy.
People are talking, you know. New husband, old tears.
You don't do well alone, Eve.
Watch me.
I'm not stopping for either of you.
Let's see how you recover from this.
Now improvise, Evelyn. No one will know.
These are her photos?
Those aren't mine.
You really should have let professionals handle this.
This is so embarrassing.
These don't match the portfolio we were promised.
Good.
What?
You wanted to see my work? Not staged faces. Not borrowed glamour. Real women. Real work. Real rooms that remember them.
That's actually beautiful.
That's vision.
Ms. Reed, we'd like to invite you to the International Women in Photography Festival.
No.
This is ridiculous.
Give me that! Don't touch my work.
Stay behind me. I didn't. Don't.
You're hurt.
Not badly.
That is not badly.
It was an accident. If you touch her one more time, you'll regret being born.
Sit down. Now.
Bossy.
Clear the way! This is because of me.
He lost blood, but he'll be okay.
Okay. You don't get to scare me like that.
London girl, don't go.
Don't disappear again.
I didn't know you were still there. Your wallet. I shouldn't.
No way. You really kept it. All this time.
He said your name before surgery too.
He did?
Not wife, not Mrs. Hayes, just Evelyn.
Maybe you did love me.
You're terrible at explaining things. No. I need answers. And this time, I'm not looking away. Who said this?
Whoever you are, I'm listening.
Did you kill them?
Have you lost your mind?
Evelyn, you're grieving. Sit down.
This came to me today.
Anonymous poison. That's all.
Then why are you shaking?
Because I spent years raising an ungrateful child.
My mother gave you everything.
No. She gave me dependence.
Without this family, you would have had nothing.
I would have had my parents.
Eve, stop this.
Watch your lies.
You're doing this because Hayes got in your head.
No. I'm doing this because for the first time in my life, I'm listening to myself. If you're innocent, pray I find proof.
She knows too much. The driver from back then? He can't stay alive.
Mom, what did you do?
I found the driver.
You're awake?
I usually do that after blood loss.
You shouldn't be driving.
You shouldn't be hunting a murderer alone.
Fair.
He's been hidden in a private care facility.
By Margaret? We're here for Thomas Doyle. You're too late. Who took him? 2 men, 10 minutes ago.
Wait.
Mrs. Collins?
Miss Reed,
Mrs. Collins.
you finally came.
Why did they send you away?
Because I heard too much.
Heard what?
Your parents discovered hotel money was being moved.
So they were about to expose her.
They planned to report it and to move you somewhere safe.
They were trying to get me out.
The night before the crash, Mrs. Blake argued with them for nearly an hour.
And the next day they died.
And the next day, I was dismissed.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
You were a child. And Margaret made fear felt like law.
She took my parents, my hotel, my life.
Your mother left this for you.
Her dress.
She said, give it to Evelyn when she becomes herself.
I'm late, but I'm here.
Take your time.
Then I'll wear it when I take everything back.
That would make her proud, Miss Reed.
Oh. You recognize it? Take it off. Vintage only matters if someone young wears it well. That was my mother's.
And now it's on someone alive.
Evelyn.
Don't stop me.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, for the good of Reed House, Evelyn will make an important decision. She will officially transfer management authority where it belongs.
Miss Reed?
Sign. Sign. And let the adults protect what you can't manage.
Come back to us, Eve. We all made mistakes, but we can still fix this together.
Ryan!
Evelyn has been unstable lately. Emotional decisions, public scenes.
Is she fit to run the place? Choose family.
Family?
You brought your mistress to my engagement. You raised me like debt. And tonight, you all wanted front row seats to my surrender.
Here's your show.
My name is not Blake. It never was.
You're making a mistake.
No, I made the mistake when I stayed silent. When Mrs. Carter's husband died, my father kept her on payroll for a year. When the boiler failed in winter, Samuel slept in the lobby for 3 nights so guests wouldn't panic.
Miss Reed.
Reed House remembers loyalty. So do I. You, and you. Security will escort you out tonight.
What? You can't do that.
Yes, she can.
Miss Reed.
From this moment on, Reed House returns to Reed Management.
She's really doing it.
You think you've won? Without me, you wouldn't even know how your parents died.
Say that again.
You heard nothing.
Did you hate them that much?
Mom, stop.
They had everything handed to them. The hotel, the respect, the name, and they still look down on us.
They trusted you. They were weak.
Did you kill them?
Mom?
I did what was necessary. Did she just admit it?
She told the driver to change the route.
You.
I heard you that night.
They were supposed to drive to a lawyer.
A lawyer?
They were changing your guardianship and taking back financial control.
She's lying! Mrs. Blake called the driver after midnight.
Mom?
This woman was fired for theft. You needed me disgraced so no one would believe me.
Don't make me say it.
You drove them that day.
I changed the route. Like she told me.
You drunk coward!
She paid to have the brakes tampered with. I didn't mean for them to die like that.
Tell me he's lying.
He's a paid liar.
You met the mechanic behind the hotel. You said just enough to stop them.
Yes. Yes, because your parents would never hand it over!
They would have helped you.
I didn't want help. I wanted what was mine.
It was never yours.
I took in their child. I paid for your life.
No. You billed me for surviving.
Steady.
You killed my parents. And then made me thank you.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know that part. Choose me, not this ending.
You still think this is about being chosen?
I was trapped too. By her. By this family.
And every time you were trapped, you used me as the door.
Eve. I knew you kept it.
I kept it as evidence. You never loved me.
I did!
You loved my hotel, my obedience, and the version of me that never fought back. You never wanted me. You wanted access. Chloe, wearing my mother's dress, where exactly do you think you're going? You can't prove anything. You stole my mother's dress.
Ryan gave it to me!
I never said it was hers.
So now you're both thieves with different stories. You also broke into my dark room.
That's insane.
Security log.
guest access, her key card entered the storage hall and darkroom twice.
That proves nothing.
And we found your gloves in the chemical sink.
Ryan, say something! You built yourself by stepping on me. I was just taking what you couldn't keep.
No. You took what was never yours and wore it like status.
Escort her out. You can't humiliate me like that!
You did that to yourself the second you zipped that dress.
Margaret Blake, you're under arrest.
You can't do this to me.
Conspiracy, fraud, and homicide involvement.
I'll testify.
Mom!
You useless boy.
Miss Reed? Miss Reed.
Thank you. Reed House will reopen under independent Reed management, and the East Gallery will become a permanent photo space in my parents' names.
Contract's over. You're free now.
Adrian, don't you dare leave like a gentleman!
You don't owe me anything.
That's the point. I don't need saving. But I do want to be loved.
Evelyn.
You came to me with a case. And stayed for me.
I fell for you in London.
Took you long enough to say it.
Do I get a proper title this time?
Already got one.
Mrs. Reed, you've won the International Award.
I knew you would.
Closer.
Like this?